JuzTay. So, some of y'all might know, some of y'all don't. I recently got a Jeep. Don't be looking at my eyelashes. I haven't got them filled yet. Okay. Anyway, so I recently got a Jeep and I've been buying stuff and wanting to do different things. And so the latest thing I wanted to do was a grill insert that I bought. And so I was asking people to do it and they wanted to charge me way too much. And so I said, I will do this myself. So I went to Home Depot and I got my Flathead screwdriver and I also got my T20 drill bit. So I already had a drill, so I got this, and we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna have my son help me, and we're gonna figure this out along with my mom. So stay tuned. Okay, so what we're doing here is we have to remove these clamps here across the front here. It's 6 of them that we're going to have to remove. And we're going to use the Phillips, the Flathead to do that. So right here, you'll see you have to get it up under there and pop it out. There are going to be 2 parts to this clamp. I don't know if there's another word for it, but listen, this is the first time, so it's going to be called clamps today. But as you can see, there's going to be 2 parts. It's in there because that's what's holding things down. So be patient with yourself. Use a little oomph in there. All right, and we got that out there. So as you see, there are 2 holes across here. We had to get all of those out. All 6 of those. Want to make sure that they are good and out of there. Now, once that's out, this is where we have to pop the grill. And you're going to pull that to you really hard. Like you want to make sure that you're doing it. As you can see, I had to go over to the sides here. I'm pulling. You will feel like, for me, I felt like I was going to break something. Like, I don't want to pull too hard. But you have to pull it off of there to get it unattached, detached. There you go. See, it just popped right on out of there. And right here is the clamp right there. It goes into there, so you want to pull that out. And then you have these 6 clamps across the bottom there that has to be pulled out as well. Now we have detached the grill. It's off of there. See? Look at that. All right. Be a little bit smarter than me. See, we're learning from my first go around here. Get a blanket or something and lay it on the ground. You don't want to scratch your grill up. I had it on the concrete. I was so excited. And honestly, I wasn't thinking about this. Okay. So right here is where I get the drill because we have some some screws that we're going to have to get out of there. Screws, drill bit, I don't know. But I'm using the T20. And you want to make sure that you unscrew all of these. And make sure you do the right screws, not the wrong one. Okay, so right here, you'll see it'll fit in there. And you just want to get these all out of there. fairly easy once they start coming out. Get them, and then make sure you keep up with everything. That's exactly what we did here. Yes, I did not have a headband on. Yes, and as you can see, Mr. Big is down here helping as well. Okay, so we're going to have to get the screw. Don't forget the screws over here on the end as well. Again, make sure that you do the right screw. Over here on the far end. All right. Get that one at the top there. And put them up. Never know if you need them again. Okay, so I got all the screws out. Now we got to get these fasteners out of here. Okay, there's going to be some white ones across the top that you're going to push out, and you're still going to need your flathead screwdriver. I don't know why I didn't use a hair tie, headband, whatever you want to call it. My braids were all over the place. All right, you see, that wasn't too hard. And again, I'm doing this with nails. There was no practice before this. I'm just pushing it out here. Not too hard at all. Is my hair getting on y'all nerves as much as it was getting on mine? Okay, so now this part is a little challenging. You have to push these little tabs down in there. Like, you really have to use a little bit of muscle. Some of them were easier than others, but yeah, you got to really use some muscle in here sometimes. I had to maneuver it a little bit, and then it could have been that I was really trying not to break a nail or something, but as you can see, and then I was on the opposite side, as you can see. I didn't think about that till after the fact, but we make it work and get it done. Okay, you see, gotta push it. And you might have to maneuver it a little bit. I left this in because I wanted you guys to actually see the struggle. My mom had to help me a little bit. It was just a little tighter, but we got it done. Ta-da! Now that's a bare grill. That's it. All of those fastenings and things, all that stuff is off of there. So if we put this on there, you would basically see the car. I don't know what that stuff is. That stuff. Yeah. Not cute. And so you want to get your grill back on and line it up. You see on here, you want to make sure that the 6 little prong things down there, that they are lined up, because that's what the grill insert is going to sit on. Okay. So you just want to really make sure that it's there. You might be, trying to see a little bit. Then it's going to sit right on top of there. Right there. And it just sits there on top of there. You want to make sure it's lined up perfectly, and make sure the grill insert is lined up perfectly as well. You don't want any gaps or anything like that. And then now it's going to pop it into place. That is one good thing about the Jeep. It just pops in. You're going to hear the sound of it popping. Use some muscle in there, girls. Okay? There you go. You got to get on the bottom, make sure that that's all in. I don't know if it'll fall off or something, but just want to make sure it's all locked in there. My mom had to help me just to make sure both sides were good. And then you check it. Want to make sure it's tight and secure for the most part, because we still got a step to go here. Okay. I was so nervous. Thought I was going to do something wrong. All right. We got that on there. You see? It's sturdy, everything. Okay, so now remember the fasteners that, or whatever those are that we took out at the very beginning. We got to put those back. As you see right now, it's a little bit of a struggle that I was having trying to get it in. I thought it was my nails and everything. You have to make sure that it is perfectly lined up and make sure that they are going in the correct way. But then what we realized is, remember, it was 2 pieces to those little fasteners in the beginning. So if they are together, it's going to be very hard. We couldn't get them in when they were together because it's like that second top part locks it in. So you want to make sure that they're separated and then put it in there. And then put that second part like that in there. And it really snaps in. Now be careful if you're doing this with nails, because your nail can get caught up under there. And you do not want that to happen. It happened to my mom. Yes. So there you have it. You're just going to be putting those in there. About there you go. And then making sure that they're lined up. All right. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next one. We're working our way down. And so right here, I'm going to let you guys see that it's not that hard. This is my 14-year-old son. At the time, he was 14. He's 15 now. But this is him doing it. Putting it in there. Again, you want to make sure that it's lined up and it's going in the correct way. I wanted you guys to actually see that he could do it, you can do it, and boom, there you go. It's in there. Put that little top part in there. And it's not going to be always super. You might have to push a little bit, okay? Because again, these are fasteners. So they're keeping things in place. So they're going to be a good fit. So you got to use a little muscle in there. And then you're going to get these for all 6 of those across the top there. He had a little bit of a struggle, and that's just making sure that it's lined up. And then once he made sure of that, okay. Had to make sure it was lined up. You got to be patient with yourself. As you can see, some of them go in super easy. Some of them, there's a little bit of a struggle. And I left this in here so you guys can all see that it happens. Sometimes you see these videos and you think that it's super easy, or when you're struggling that something's wrong. And there you have it. Got all of those back installed on there. You see the Jeep. You see that? The grill on there. Okay. A little pink sparkle there. All right, there's one other thing I want to show you guys, okay, that I did on my Jeep. So you see this? Isn't that cool? A hot pink little shade for the sun or whatnot that I installed on there. Yes, I did that by myself. Be careful if you're doing one, because I got hit in the face with one of those little bungee cords and it hurt. My face was huge. I felt like it was broken, but it was worth it. And here you have it. There's a little picture, and I hope this helps you guys. And again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.